Hey guys, it is Joanna Charlotte. Time for another video. Today's mood of this video is not going to be the normal chirpy stuff, but fortunately for me, Mr. Kitty's here. Why don't you come on into the video, okay, bud? Mr. Mr. Kitty's here. Say hi. Hey, how you doing? Um, and I've got my coffee right here. This is my America's Navy mug. It's bigger than the normal mug because hell, everybody knows in the Navy we can drink our coffee and amongst other things. But so anyway, topic of this video. It's 10 after 7 in the morning. Hence why I have coffee. I'm about to get my workday started from home. I have a lot of things I need to research and read about, which is probably a good reason why I have all these engineering texts. So, um, but yeah, topic of the video is relationships and breakups. So, the other night I broke up with the girlfriend. Definitely wasn't a fun experience. It sucked. Leading up to it was horrible. Um, I knew it was probably going to happen, um, and I wasn't going to do it via text or over the phone or anything else because let me tell you something. If you break up with somebody using methods that are not in person, you're an asshole. Straight up, you're an asshole. So why did I break up? Well, I'm not making those details public, but it was basically compatibility. That's what it comes down to. But you know, this was my first serious relationship since transitioning. It was my first relationship since I don't remember how long. Probably a really long time ago. Probably when this guy was just literally like a year old, maybe. Back when his kids were born. Back in I think it was 2008. That's how long it was. My God, I mean, I was in school. Then I transitioned, and obviously, you guys already know how I feel about dating as a trans woman. So anyway, yeah, it was compatibility. We're still friends, and it's just sucks. Is really the best word I can really use to describe it. It's just one of the things that you just it's what it is. So enough about the particulars of that, but I'm gonna say when it comes to dating, people talk about you got to have a lot in common, and there are you could have a lot of common interests with somebody, and you would figure that would make things easier, and I would think it does because you're like, hey, you want to do this, you want to do that, and it's like, all right, yeah, cool. Um, but in the end, there's a lot more that goes into a relationship, and if those things don't work, then I don't care if you agree on every little thing. Doesn't matter. Not gonna matter. So my thing, with going back into dating, at the end of last year was I personally didn't care if somebody had a lot of common interests that we could share. Um, I just think it makes that easier for like both people to do different things, and enjoy those things, enjoy the things with their friends that enjoy those things, and because I think a good relationship, I think you have to have your time together, and obviously, if you don't have time with your friends and family, then again, you're probably an asshole. So, that being said, um, so dating is essentially it's Russian roulette. And I am very hesitant to go back onto a dating site right now because part of me is like, what's the freaking point? What's the point? I mean, I know obviously I want to ultimately I want to have a wife and kids. Whether I biologically make that happen or I adopt, and I get it. There's things I want. Going to be high. I'm going to be high. I'm going to be high. No, I'm not. I don't do drugs. Okay, I may drink occasionally, but I don't do drugs. Don't do drugs. Drugs are bad. Okay. Anyway, um, I'm high on Mr. Kitty. That's what I'm high on right here. It's like, hey. Um, so I'm buying a house next year, early, early. I'm thinking like February, March. I got things I got to take care of before I can make it happen. But I'm progressing and I'm making things happen. I'm looking at stuff now, getting a feel for the market, getting a feel for where I want to live. Um, and I think the important thing for me is that as somebody who is 43, I want to share those successes and those life joys. That's really important to me. And I think you do that by, you know, having family dinners. I think it's just the things you can do together as a family, if everybody's in the yard and you're doing gardening stuff. Stuff like that. If everybody's painting, I will never paint. I will always pay somebody to paint. Not picking up a paintbrush, okay? Never gonna happen. Trust me. So, those are the things that I want. I'm 43. I'm not getting younger. Um, I have had to overcome my share of self-induced issues in my life, and then really the last thing for me was to I just when I graduated college. I decided that what, hey, being a woman, that kind of sounds like a fun idea. Let's do that too. But here I am, roughly 5 years later. Um, I've got a very successful career. I love what I do work wise. Um, there's a lot going for me in life that I'm really happy about. I got a good circle of friends. Um, my family's not big, but I have my family, and there's just a lot of things. And for me, it's not about having that other person over to do this, that, or the other. It's a union, and that's exactly what it's. I think it's exactly what it's supposed to be. That's why you take vows and all this kind of other stuff. But you know, that's that's what I want. That's where I'm at with that. And I think that in any good relationship, both people need to be on the same page with everything. And the most important thing is that you have to be honest with each other. Is You can't do that. There's an old saying, um, one lie is the opening commission of like all sins or something. I'll look it up later, but I saw that in a video game. Yes, believe it or not, I saw that in a video game. Screwing up the quote, but you make that first line and you think it's okay to bullshit, and that just leads to a chain of just non honorable thinking. So, being in a relationship, I think you also, in dealing with, another person through the highs and the lows, and I just literally experienced that in a short period of time. Hard to believe, but it happened. Um, but a relationship reveals you. It's almost like you're looking in a mirror, but you're not looking in a mirror. You're looking at another person. How you deal with things is the absolute reveal of your character. And am I proud of what I saw? No. not in the least. But there were things that I did see that I did like. Um, so if these things are so difficult and painful, then why do we try to get back up on the horse and you know try again? Because I think we all have that dream of you know carrying on traditions, and that's a point that has really, I think, really been driven to my mind by my mom. And my mom has made sure that in raising my brother and I, with and my father, God rest his soul, that traditions would continue in both my brother and myself. And I'm happy to say that I think my brother will, and I do think we carry on that legacy. And I think in a lot of ways, you guys know how much I think of my brother. He's a great man. There are times where I just want to like kick him in the nuts. Sorry, Will, not sorry. I mean, hey, Will, you're a guy. You have to get kicked in the nuts occasionally. It's just the way it is, okay? Trust me, I'm your sister. I know these things. Yeah, right. Like, absolutely, and I know that. But well, anyway, but seriously, it's about carrying on tradition, and that's what I feel right now. When I go to my mom's, I do a lot of the cooking. If it's anything that's like a more, I don't want to say like an extensive meal, but if it involves more than like two pots, I'm probably doing the cooking. But and one thing that I do now that I think is important, and my mom still does this. She doesn't make big meals occasionally, but when she does, she feeds other people. So my aunt Kathy, mom will feed her. She has a friend that helps her out with stuff, and same thing. I made a pork roast a couple of weeks ago, from a pork loin. It was awesome. My gravy sucked. I don't know what the hell I did with the gravy. Last time I made pork roast and made gravy, gravy was outstanding. It was Mother's Day, and Mom didn't even like harp on me. She just like, you know what? Mom's like, I am trusting the process. If I taught this kid right, it's just going to be to my specifications. And my mom, I love my mom, but she is an absolute hard ass, which is why I'm an absolute hard ass. Thanks, Mom. Thank you. Dad, too. Yeah, I got it from Dad, too. I know. She's always going to say, you're just like your father. Yeah, I am. I am just like my father. You know, I mean, hell, they named me after him, so yeah. Well, anyway, so tradition, legacy, those things are important. And now, in my 40s, my goal is to continue that with my friends and my family, whether I have kids or not, is, regardless of the situation. But, you know, I have I have claimed my niece Alexa. You know, um, so it's like that. And I have my family and all that good stuff, and hopefully get my other cousin over for dinner sometime soon. So that being said, relationship sucks. And when I'm done this video, I'm literally going to get my Amazon to crank out some Nazareth because yeah, love hurts. Okay. And I probably would play that in this video, but I'm aware of like copyright, and I don't own the rights to this music, so I don't want to go there. I don't. I don't want to go there. So wrapping up, I'm okay. I feel shitty. I feel shitty because I don't like to make other people feel that way. Um, I know that pre-transition, I could be a real asshole, and I'm sure enough if you could round up a lot of my ex-girlfriends, they would probably be like, "Yeah, biggest pain in the ass ever. What the hell did we see in him?" Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. It's true. I'm a lot nicer now. I am. I'm a lot nicer now, but I am, you know, I'm a product of my industry and my career. I mean, I was an electrician. I was military, and now I'm an engineer, and I am very exacting. Um, if I say the sky's blue, the sky's freaking blue. There's there's not really much to debate if I give you a piece of fact. And I don't say a lot of things are fact because I'm only an expert in what I do work wise. If you want to know anything about electricity, this girl. Um, so yeah, yesterday I felt good. I was able to focus on my work. I was in the office today. I am probably not going to go into the office, but I might. I might do it because it's still like rather early, and it would be good to get out of my apartment. So there you go. Relationships, they're good, they're bad, they can get ugly. This didn't get ugly, thank God. And I think I'm going to be an emotional roller coaster for the next couple days. But it's okay because I honestly am more concerned for the ex girlfriend right now. And yeah, yeah, it's not you break up with somebody. This isn't like all right, we're done. Have a nice life. Peace out. It doesn't work like that. And yeah, I'm not going to. I won't say why. I have a sense of worry, but I just do. And I just hope things work out for the best. So that's about it. I gotta get some work done. And, like always, people, if you got questions, if you have comments, if you have concerns, if you want to tell me I am a selfish ass, a non emotional meanie, or you just want to say, oh, I think she handles everything. Um, or hell, maybe you know a friend, maybe you know a girl that's looking for a girlfriend, and you're like, you know what, she's really, really cool. But you know what? I am not rushing into a freaking thing right now. Being single for a change, maybe it'll be good. But when I'm ready to jump on that horse, I will. But for now, it's time to get some work done. So that being said, like you know, questions, comments, all that crap down there, something down there, okay? Um, Without further ado, thank you for watching, listening to my endless ramble about shit that I seem like I think I may know something about, but I really don't. So I'm gonna stick to my day job, which is designing electrical systems because I can do that. So, all right, guys, thank you. Have a great day, and that's it for now. Okay, bye.